The death toll continues to rise tonight in Texas as search and rescue efforts continue after catastrophic flooding. In his latest update, Governor Greg Abbott confirmed that 82 people have died. Multiple campers from Camp Mystic, the girls' summer camp in Kerr County, remain among the missing.
Opportunity yesterday to visit Camp Mystic and get to see firsthand what happened there, as well as all the way downstream after that. And it was nothing short of horrific to see what those young children went through.
Governor Abbott said Sunday flash flooding still poses a danger for parts of Texas, with more rain expected in several areas. The president has announced he plans to visit Texas this week, likely on Friday. Reporter Megan Reyna with our affiliate in San Antonio has been following the search efforts all weekend at Camp Mystic. She shows us how the community members are rallying together through the tragedy.
As the Guadalupe River receded, reality started to set in Saturday.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's a lot of destruction. Most of the camps are gone, so Hunt's gone.
A growing death toll in a search to find missing young girls who just 48 hours ago were enjoying summer camp here at Camp Mystic. People who live in the Kerr County community hitting the ground, searching themselves.
We're just trying to keep doing what we can to find our missing.
And Governor Greg Abbott touring the campground Saturday afternoon. These operations included searching by boat, foot, and up in the air. Amanda Payne showed up to the scene with her daughters. One of them was getting ready to go to summer camp in Hunt next month.
It's just terrifying. I couldn't imagine.
She's thinking of the families who are going through an unimaginable pain. One of the victims identified, the camp's own director, Dick Eastland. The Kerrville Daily Times reporting he died while trying to save and protect campers from the rushing floodwaters.
Just hang in there, have faith. And I hope that we find your babies.
Christina Hernandez shared a similar message. She drove here from Ingram to hand out water to first responders, everyone in the community doing what they can to help.
We're just trying to make sure that our first responders are hydrated and they are good to go through the night and just be fully energized just to keep searching for everybody who's missing, especially the camp girls.
That was Megan Reyna reporting. The Coast Guard released this video tonight, captured during rescues near Kerrville. They used helicopters to pull out about 15 people who were trapped by floodwater. They estimate their helicopters have saved as many as 230 people stranded this weekend. We'll continue following developments from Texas around the clock. You can find updates on the free 5 News app. The man arrested for a string of murders in Oklahoma will be back in Sequoia County Court tomorrow. Stacey Lee Drake is set to appear before a judge tomorrow in Sallisaw. Drake is facing 3 counts of first-degree murder. 2 of the murders happened at a propane station in Sequoia County. The third happened in Canadian County, but is being tried with the Sequoia County cases. Drake was taken into custody in Arkansas after a several-day manhunt. He's accused of killing Tara Underwood and Taylor Sharp in Sequoia County and Philip Emerson in Canadian County. If convicted, he faces the possibility of the death penalty. We'll bring you any updates to come out of tomorrow's hearing on 5newsonline.com. And the Arkansas Legislative Council is set to discuss the Grant Hardin escape this week. He's the former Northwest Arkansas police chief that escaped from prison where he was serving a sentence for murder. Investigators believe Hardin was able to walk out of the North Central Prison Unit near Calico Rock, where he was disguised as a prison guard. He was taken back into custody about 1.5 miles away from the prison, nearly 2 weeks on the run. The Legislative Council meeting on the escape is scheduled for this Thursday afternoon. Northwest Arkansas National Airport is celebrating a new addition tomorrow. They'll be hosting a ribbon cutting for their new satellite gallery. These are the concept drawings when they first announced the gallery, which was a partnership through Crystal Bridges in Bentonville. It's located just past the B gates and will showcase a rotating selection of art. They'll be opening up the new gallery tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. The Fort Smith Regional Airport will also be offering a chance for you to enroll in TSA PreCheck at the airport this week. The registration event is this Thursday starting at 7 a.m. and going until 3. Passengers must bring a valid U.S. passport or other accepted forms of ID to enroll. Arkansas's first gluten-free brewery and tap room is now open in Bentonville, and it's exploring new ways to brew beer. 5 News reporter Claire Eberbach takes us inside the tap room.
At first glance, Stoic Brews looks like any other craft brewery, but one thing makes it stand out: the ingredients.
We actually get a lot of people that say, I couldn't even tell that it was gluten-free until we told them much later.
Owner Rebecca Davitt has been gluten-free for the last 9 years. It didn't take long for her to realize how few places offered safe options. This inspired her to open her own tap room that ensures gluten comes nowhere close.
We only buy from certified gluten-free companies, and we don't manufacture any glutinous products here. So this is a dedicated gluten-free space. So everything that comes in and everything that goes out is gluten-free because we don't allow it in the facility.
I'm on the clock, so I won't be enjoying a beer or cider. But here's how customers can enjoy one and what goes into making it gluten-free.
While most beers are typically brewed with wheat, barley, or rye, Stoic Brews uses grains like millet, buckwheat, corn, quinoa, and rice. Every beer is brewed on site. Each batch ferments for 7 to 14 days, and the full process can take up to 4 weeks. Davitt says while the ingredients are different from typical brew, the responses are just as strong.
We get reactions from like, oh, this is great, to I haven't had a beer in 20 years, and they're sobbing.
Scott LaFontaine, assistant professor of food science at the University of Arkansas, says rice is emerging as a reliable alternative to traditional brewing grains.
From a gluten-free perspective, what we're seeing right now in the raw material with malted rice, you could probably create something that tastes amazing and like very similar to what would be a full strength like barley product that can be used to create great products that consumers are going to enjoy, whether that be full strength alcoholic products or non-alc.
For Davitt, the goal goes beyond just good beer.
It's that feeling of connection. It's that feeling of feeling like another human being who can also enjoy beer. It's just bringing back that nostalgia and that feeling of just feeling like you can be like the rest of the population.